Alright everyone, welcome to our first class here on the new file server. We're moving from Dropbox to what we call our Game and Ride headquarters, powered by Egnyte. The web address is https://grhq, which is now standing for both Glamour Ride and Game and Ride, GR. HQ is for headquarters, so it's grhq.egnyte.com. Now, if you've signed up for one of our Elite accounts, you can also put in your Elite account username and password here. However, just to set up the general account for file sharing for all of our franchisees, we have a general franchisees account. And that's the username and password that you should sign in to install the local folder on your hard drive, to which you'll be able to sync just like Dropbox. It's a drag and drop, but it's all permission based, so it won't provide us with any problems like we've had in the past. So let's proceed. The username is franchisees, and the password is franchisee. Franchisee. No S. So username franchisee, and then password 1944 QUEUE. Once you pull this up, you're going to see here that we have our logo up in the top, and then we have our file server. There's two different types of folders. There's one called shared, and one then called private. Shared is the folder that has what we have is the Earn and Burn, the franchise locations, Game and Ride, Glamour Ride. Within each of these, there's a hierarchy of folders. Within franchise locations, that's the Dropbox to where you may have to drop things to me. So for example, if you want to read something from the Game and Ride folder, you'll be able to read it. You won't be able to write it. You won't be able to resave it. You won't be able to modify it in any way. But if you maybe have to upload a profit and loss statement, or you have to upload for me something specific, you'll be putting it in the franchise locations, and within that folder there's a hierarchy from 001 to our latest franchise number. But before we get into all of this, to install the local file on your server, you'll go to the home and you'll look all the way to the right. There's two here called Actions Desktop and the Personal Local Cloud. You want to sync files locally, and you want to click that. If you're using Google Chrome or any other browser, it's going to put that file into the download box. In Google Chrome, it happens to be at the bottom. Let the file download, and then open the file and go through the setup process. Today, I'll take you through the setup process so that you can do it exactly how we need you to do it to set it up so that all the files are talking together. There's only about 3 seconds left here on the download, so I'll double click it and wait for it to open up when it's ready. Again, this file is going to replace the Dropbox, so after we get this fully compliant, fully running, we'll go ahead and delete the Dropbox. You don't have to copy anything from Dropbox over to this service. It's already been done for you. All you need to do is just simply start using this service. So the software is coming up now for us to continue the installation. It should download. You can double click it to open up, go through the introduction, go through the license agreement and accept by agreeing. Then depending how many drives you have, you want to choose your regular HD drive, depending again what computer you're putting on this. If you decide to use a PC, it will automatically know that you're working on a PC. Then you'll install it. It'll let you know how much space is needed, and it'll write the files, install the software. After it installs, beware it's going to ask you some personal preferences, which I need you to make sure that you do. And that's exactly what this is right here. It's saying that they want you to select a location for the personal cloud. And we recommend to just put this on your general, what we call kind of your user account. So if you go into choose, you're going to notice that you have documents and desktop. I recommend putting it where your home is, whatever your main computer was called. This one happened to be called Interactive Productions. Some of yours may have been called My Computer, for example, or in some places is like you want to call it maybe Game and Ride. Whatever your computer was called. In a Mac format, it's typically in the Macintosh HD, then Users, then after Users, it's what you named your computer, and then the final backslash, it says Local Cloud. And that's where we want to just erase Local Cloud, because instead of calling it Local Cloud, we're going to use the cap blocks button and call it GRHQ, which is standing for, again, Game and Ride or Glamour Ride. HQ is headquarters, space, and then cloud. So once you do that, you can choose Next, and then automatically it's going to bring you up here with a login to configure the personal local cloud. That's where, again, you'll put in your username. Make sure you take off the caps. It's franchisee. The password is 1. And then the website is the grhq.egnyte.com. And then you log in. And by logging in, it will automatically show you that you have your shared folders, Game and Ride, Glamour Ride, Earn and Burn, franchise locations, and then you have a private one. Click Next. And then you have two options, to start synchronization now or modify the settings. Modify the settings will allow you to decide when you want to do them. I would leave the synchronization now, but if you want to do modify settings, it will let you know when you're going to do the synchronization. You have to change the cloud name, GRHQ Cloud, and you can say you want it to sync it in real time. That's our recommendation, that you sync in real time. By syncing in real time, that will allow the files to, as soon as it happens, to make the changes. And then you save, and you are complete. So now the file should appear on in your Finder, and you can do a search for the file. You can also look up at the top here, and you'll see that it's also up here at the top, Open Local Cloud Folder, GRHQ. You can see that it'll open up the Finder that way. The other way is just by typing it in, and you'll see the folder here, and then you can drag the folder and put it in the Places box. Be careful not to put it on top of one of these. Instead, you want to put it in between. And now it becomes one of your places. At this time, it's synchronizing. So after it synchronizes, the next time you go to click the GRHQ Cloud, your files will be located there. That's how you can access the files by real time on your hard drive, just like Dropbox. The other place you can do it is by the grhq.egnyte.com. So GR again, Game and Ride, headquarters.egnyte.com. Sign in with your account, and you can see here the folders, and you can easily go in and you see your hierarchy, and you can continue to upload. You can send the file, you can send the link to someone else. If you decide to buy the Elite package, then you'll be able to back up your own computer, just like you would with Carbonite or Mozy, and it'll happen automatically every night in the background. There'll be another video on that for the Elite users. You don't really need to use this web dashboard, but it's available for you if you do wish to use it. Otherwise, just using it on your Finder or on your PC, just like we have been, is fine. And at the end, after you have installed it, just eject the Egnyte local cloud device, which was the installation, and you're good to go. So that's our new software program called Egnyte. Good luck.